and Blue Moon. Now here's Perry Como. Don't blame me.
Don't blame me for falling in love with you. I'm under your spell, but how can I help it? Don't blame me. Can't you see when you do the things you do? If I can't conceal the thrill that I'm feeling, don't blame me. I can't help it if that doggone moon above makes me need someone like you to love. Blame your kiss, sweet as a kiss can be. Blame all your charms that melt in my arms, but don't blame me. I can't help it if that doggone moon above makes me need someone like you to love. Blame your kiss, as sweet as a kiss can be, and blame all your charms that melt in my arms, but don't blame me.
Perry Como and Don't Blame Me. Right, I'm just trying to do something here. No, wrong thing. I'm trying to sort my monitor and it ain't working. Oh, that ain't what I wanted to do. That's better. That looks a bit healthier. Right, folks. I will dig that out. In fact, no, I'll dig it out right now, Laz. It's here. I've got it. It's Me Then You. If that makes any sense. You're on from 1800 to 2000, according to the Tinternet. Not to the Tinternet, to the schedule. And listen, folks, if you're wanting dedicated music, you can send Laz an email, and it's Lazzy, Lima Alpha Zulu 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 India Echo 2, that's the number 2, at btinternet.com. That's Lazzy2 at btinternet.com. And Laz is on from 18 to 2000 hours. That's for those that know. For the uneducated, that's 6 till 8 o'clock. So there you go. That's what's happening. That's it. Right, well, pin your lugs back, Laz. Because I saved this until you appeared. This is episode 19 of the Glen Midden Chronicles.
After much deliberation and a couple of bottles of Buckfast, the local police have decided to allow the Reverend to go free without having to pay bail. It appears that his drink had been spiked, although none of the Eriskinois will own up to who it was. Reverend Smallpiece is suitably horrified and hopes that's the end of the matter. Meanwhile, the choir are now at the hall for the competition, accompanied by the choir mistress along with Scotty and Maggie, who has a trick up her sleeve in order for the choir to win.
Woman, I wish you'd tell me what you're up to.
All will become clear, my pet. Just you calm down and go with the flow, as they say.
I canna calm down when I think I could be done for being an accomplice to something I didn't even ken what I'm doing.
Eesh, there's Constance coming. We don't want her to suspect anything.
Maggie, I've just been talking to the adjudicator. This competition we're entering is the British Telecommunications Cup for communities with fewer than 3 phone boxes, but one of the 3 choirs we're up against is for a Drawson, which has got more than 3 phone boxes.
It's an outrage. They should be disqualified.
Well, the nanny says he can't. It appears that they do have 34 phone boxes, but only 2 of them work, so they can enter.
What is the world coming
Oh,
to?
Maggie, I have to tell you, I'm wetting myself about this competition. If I didn't go back with the prize, I'll be the laughing stock of the town again.
Don't you worry your pretty little wimple about a thing. Your cousin has everything in hand. When is the competition starting?
Let's see, it's in about an hour.
Scotty, you take care of Constance while I put part 1 of my plan into action. I can trust you not to get into any bad habits while I'm away.
Oh, you're sick, woman, sick.
Like something out of a very bad movie, Maggie sneaks off to put her mysterious plan to work. Meanwhile, back on board the Glen Midden, the captain is trying to get to the bottom of the vicar's dilemma.
So you can't remember a thing about last night apart from having some orange juice at the bar?
That's correct. I was sitting at the side sipping on my second glass of juice when suddenly I had this urge to join in the dancing.
So you got up for a strip the willow?
Yes. Then sometime soon into the dance I started to feel hot and needed to divest myself of my jacket. Then, as soon as I started spinning round, I got hotter and hotter, and the urge to remove the rest of my clothing became too much to bear. If you'll pardon the pun, the next thing I knew, I'm spinning round in my smalls, shouting, "How's that for a stripped willow?" when I suddenly, unintentionally, smacked a bouncer on the nose with my outstretched hand. The next thing I remember is having a glass of water thrown over me and waking up on the floor.
And that's when the police arrived?
Oh, the shame of it all. Yes, the police took me to the station and told me I was under arrest for disturbing the peace and lewd behaviour towards a spinster of the parish, whom it appears was the lady I was dancing with.
It sounds to me that you had a Mickey Finn.
Oh, the disgrace. That added to the rest. I don't even remember anyone of that name.
No, Reverend, a Mickey Finn. Your drink was spiked with something to get you drunk. I have my suspicions as to who it might have been, but that's of no help now. Anyway, all I wanted to say to you was, don't worry. I'm sure everyone else was well on the way and that no one even remembers the incident.
Captain, I thought you might like to see this.
What is it, Dick?
It's the Life and Work Parish magazine for Falkirk. It's just come out this morning.
Dick, I'm sure it's really interesting, but I'm in the middle of trying to calm down the Reverend.
Is he the same one that's on the front page?
What? Let me see that. What
is it? What's wrong?
Dancing vicar unfrocks himself at dance.
Oh, no.
Reverend Smallpiece uncovered the Holy Grail last night at the Skinflats Miners Welfare Social Club during a rather heated version of a Strip the Willow. Smallpiece proved his point when he dived...
Stop! Oh, the disgrace, the shame. It's quite a good photograph, though. With Dick bringing up the rear, the captain storms off to the competition to see what he can do to try and put the vicar's plight to rest. Meanwhile, competition 34 is being announced with some surprising news.
Ladies and gentlemen, and those of you from south of the border, I have an announcement regarding competition number 34, the British Telecommunications Cup for communities with fewer than 3 phone boxes. There were 4 choirs entered into this competition. However, due to the indisposition of 3 of them, we're announcing that the Ladies' Gaelic Choir from Stornoway are the winners by default.
What? They didn't even have to sing?
No, the rules state that if the other choirs don't show up, then the choir who does wins. Constance, I'm so happy for you.
Oh, but Maggie, where are the other choirs? Why haven't they turned up?
Well, you see, I went to visit them earlier on, and oh, weren't their nerves in pieces. I've got a very sympathetic ear, you know, so I gave them all some of my little pills to help to calm them down a bit. They were so grateful they each had one. In fact, some of them had 2.
What, little pills? You didn't hae only little pills for your nerves. You only get on other people's nerves.
Ah, well, I might have told a little white lie and got my pills confused with the other ones.
What other ones?
The laxatives. The ones I use in my curries.
You mean they were all in the lavvy? That's why they didn't show up. Oh, Maggie, I'm horrified.
Oh, I thought you'd be pleased.
I'm horrified that I never thought of it myself. You haven't changed.
Well, family is thicker than blood. Now you can go back with the medal and your head held high.
Maggie, you're a doll and I love you.
Ah, away with you. You'll be getting me all unnecessary.
Oh, that was a really nice thing you did there, Maggie.
Scotty, now don't you be going letting on to anyone else that I have a heart, because they'll all want a piece.
Oh, dinna fash yourself. No, I'm more concerned about the fact you put laxative in the curries. No wonder we're up all night singing Ring of Fire, you Gaelic geggy.
Scotty, Maggie, there you are. I've been looking all over the place for you. We need to talk about the Reverend Smallpiece. He's landed up in the local newspapers.
Oh, I heard all about that. A man of the cloth as well.
We have to make sure it goes no further. Apart from anything, it looks bad on our ferry, having a stripping vicar on board.
Captain, your nerves seem a bit raw. Would you like one of my little pills to help calm you down?
Maggie, thank you. I need to sit down and give this problem some thought.
I wouldn't worry too much about that, Captain. You'll be sitting long enough to get as much thought as you like after doing, Pill.
What?
Scotty, now what have I told you about upsetting people? Come on, there's a party starting next door to celebrate the choir winning. Are you coming, Captain?
I'll be with you in a little while. I just need to visit the little boy's room.
What a day it has been. Maggie has shown a side of her that no one ever thought possible. The choir have won, and Sister Helen Wheels will be able to go back to Stornoway triumphant. Will the captain be able to stop further rumour about the Reverend? Will he ever get out of the toilet? Will the party go with a bang? Tune in next week, same time, same channel, for more revelations from the Glen Midden Chronicles.
There we go. The Glen Midden Chronicles, episode 19. I got it wrong, lads. There was 5 actors involved in the making of the Glen Midden Chronicles. There was Nick Wakeham. I can't remember the woman's name. Scotty is John Grundy. He was the RSPCA man here at one time, and I can't remember the names of the other 2. But there was 5 all in the making of that. Although it sounds as if there was a lot more, there was only 5 of them. And the lady that was speaking there, the one that plays Maggie, she does about 5 different voices, and Nick does quite a few of them as well, but John Grundy can only do the one because of his dulcet tones. And if I said he was 6'7" or 6'9" and built the same way, I wouldn't be wrong. He's a big strapping fella. He didn't argue with John. So there you go. What I'll do is I'll get the cast list. I'll email Nick and I'll get him to give me the cast list, and I can tell you who was who. Right now, where am I going from here? Because I haven't put another track up yet. Ach well, we'll just stick that one on. Oh, it'll go in. There we go. Here's Dean Martin and All of Me.